So, we're going to start with no grip. I like this concept. Like here, the higher level you go, you're going to have a grip. But also, depending on where you're playing, most jiu-jitsu folks are deficient in the takedown department. It's a real observation. That's why, like when I realized a couple years in, I'm like, why aren't you guys teaching us any takedowns? Right? I feel totally deficient. I had like a little single and double. They weren't good because I had to wrestle. And you go against anybody that has any takedown game, it makes all the difference when you don't. Okay? So he's presented me that foot forward. What is going to work from that, right? So what I'm going to do, I attack the forward foot, right? I don't have grips. We're going to start addressing him getting grips on me in a minute, but we're going to do this. I'm going to explain this from 3 different ways, all right? One would be I throw. One would be he throws me with the same throw, or he comes in, I throw him with the same throw, right? And there's different sort of leg actions on this. The throw I'm talking about is here. You see how it's like, that's this upper body, that's called off balance. And John Donaher uses a term a lot that's called kazushi in judo. He uses it for sweeps. He talks about it all the time. He's talking about jiu-jitsu, right? So here I'm going to step. I do this, okay? Now look, sometimes you see this throw like this. I'm going to go down, right? I just do this like a kickstart, right? There's another throw where I did this on the front, and all I did was, so when I come in on it, here, right there, you got this, maybe an arm bar, the belly, side controls, all right? So that's just the basic entry book. I'm gonna mirror his stance. I step, chest to chest, and I go down. You can do this motion. You can do this motion. We've got a 4th degree at our gym, and he is insistent, 4th degree in judo, on lifting that up when he comes in, right? He's like, that's how you do it. I tell you what, there's a lot of ways to do this one. When I just come in and go down his leg right here, like watch. That's the most beginner way. That's the light level. Now, let's say Robert comes in, he steps it down, he comes in, does this on me, right? Yeah, just like this, right? I throw him first. That's the counter, right? So, if they are ever coming in on me, just come in, right? Yeah, that's fine. There's tons of entries. I do like if I'm pummeling, but in that instance, he can give me a 2. And that's all you got to develop is like, oh, I know that throw, and I also know that I can get him with that throw. He's trying to do it. All you have to do is be like, I see you coming in, and then you do it first. Right? So he has this forward, right? I'm going to step, I'll balance there, he can go deep, right? So I want you guys to both, you and your partner, develop a sense of timing on that, of, I see here, right? Now, there's one other version of this I want to mention. And these are called in judo otoshis. It means drop. That's the otoshi action. This they call a gari. That they call a hook, a gaki, right? This is different ways you manipulate somebody's leg, okay? Now if I'm in for here, what I can do? I can drop to this knee, and you'll go down, right? John Donaher also has kind of popularized that version. And you can drop to either knee, right? I like dropping and keeping that leg when he falls in, right? So I can kind of, as I come in, I can drop here, right? So I can drop on that knee too. So that's towards that one. It's fine either way, but here, after you drop, you can switch knees. So, if you've never done so, you may fall down on it also. You may want to use the big leg action, right? But just get in and play with this throw. It's like basically a warm-up because it's not a hard throw. I'm just coming in and throwing me, right? I'm going to come in, you throw me this time. Yep. Slapping the mat is good. Don't get your arm too far out, your elbow will hit on your side, chin tucked, like that. Doubles the surface area you're falling on. Right? So, and then I come in and drop. Here, Right, drop to that knee. Right. You can also drop to the other knee. Here, you just slide that leg down his leg. See how he's got this leg, he can turn you over with that, so you gotta sit through with it. Figure tongue in there. Right? Matter of fact, we had a weird accident in the gym where legs got hung up like this. Right? If he pulls that way, I have to kind of go.
You find too hard.
Yeah, exactly. Too much lateral pressure. Right? So I just always tell people like, hey, yeah, this situation, people would do that, there's some escapes. I know a whole series of grapple, Shimbury does off that, but if you step through to the head, you're fine. Right? So just yeah, just kind of get one of it. One, two.